You okay?
Always.
Welcome to the Third Room Podcast. Bitch. Episode almost 100.
Creeping up there.
91.
Episode 91.
I feel like I've been saying that since like episode 70.
Okay, well, Christian's going to go ahead and make me get one of these. I like this. I like it. How you doing? Welcome back.
What's up?
What up? Christian's not here today. It's just us three. Kent's behind the
I'm back here again.
wall of uncertainty.
Kent is butt naked. You just can't see it.
You just keep looking over here.
That
for
doesn't
some
fit
reason.
YouTube guidelines, so
Kent keeps trying to show me where he sat in bubblegum.
damn. That phone, I couldn't get it to turn it back on.
You can't get it turned on?
I got it to pull up. It says Ola, or like the little welcome to iPhone screen.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get it to move past that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I'll check it out.
It's a good day today, huh?
Shit.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's not okay.
It's like what he was not laughing, and then we hit record, and he just.
I know. I don't know why I'm laughing. Go to SouthernCreekClothing.com. Use code 3 capital RD for 20% off. Top 4 logos in sports. Team logos.
Sports team logo. So when Tristan
Is
sent
it
this
team
in the,
logos or just logos in sports?
I thought it was team logo.
so look, listen here. When Tristan sent this in the group message, I said, "Do you mean just logos in like any all of sports
The text
or
message
team logos?"
said top 4 logos in sports.
And
I kind of assumed everybody thought that meant a team logo.
so I said,
I should have said top 4 team logos. I
and
don't know why I didn't.
And I said, do you mean like team logos or just any logos? And he said, "What other logos are there besides team?" Then Kent sent like a couple examples, and I
was like
spent like
ESPN, Sports Center.
Then I spent
George
like
said
15.
20.
Huh?
George said
Yeah,
like 30.
Jorner had it
fucking-
on lock.
I mean, I had to. We got to keep each other in check there.
I guess I just didn't expect that one.
No, but I went with team logos because apparently I thought that's what
You know what,
Tristan
Kent?
meant.
You could have whatever kind of logos you want.
Appreciate it. It's going to be tough for me to change them right now. So.
You know what? This podcast is about freedom. Okay.
Oh, this
Hey.
and this podcast is also scuffed because we have no internet. Verizon blows
Yeah,
dick.
yeah.
Spectrum blows dick. The Spectrum just is out right now.
Yeah, my internet's out. I don't know when I'll be able to email it to you. Don't know. Fuck, that's gonna be a mystery.
It'll take me
That's
4
gonna be-
hours to download
I
it
leave
anyway.
tomorrow, so we'll hope
3 to
like
5
hell.
business days.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll be in Pensacola for 5 days. So,
All right.
hey, you got CNN notification. The internet is back on.
No, it's just you can get notifications. You just can't do anything else.
You can look at
You
it.
can get a notification. You can't do shit about it. Though.
Yeah, I can come over here and email
Okay.
your stuff if I
All
need
right.
to. So, anyway,
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, my number one off the top. It's going to be obviously mine for teams because Tristan.
Well, mine's not.
That's what Tristan meant. I'm going with Montgomery biscuits right off the top.
Bastard.
That's kind of fire.
What
Right
do
off
I
top,
do
number
now?
one.
And your only team?
No, it's not my only team, but that's my number one also.
Shit.
Number one, Montgomery biscuits.
I didn't even go like that at all.
What did you do?
I mean, it's teams, but it's not like
Montgomery biscuits.
y'all went diving for some fucking heaters.
That's not really a dive because they're right here.
That's what I was talking about. It.
Tristan can't hold it together right now.
Some shit I've never heard of before.
The nuts.
Jesus Christ. We might have to stop the recording and start back in about 10 minutes.
No, we're just going to watch Tristan laugh for 10 minutes.
I don't know what the hell's in this Coca-Cola.
You're gonna
Maybe
come
it's
out with just
cocaine.
like
Is it the
shredded-
original recipe?
I got my flu shot today. That must be what it is.
You're gonna
I
come out with
think
like
that's what it
shredded
is, yeah.
abs, and like after the episode's over.
Got my flu shot. It must just be crack cocaine or fucking.
Can't crack my neck. All right, who's going? Montgomery Biscuits, badass logo.
Yeah, number one, Montgomery Biscuits, badass logo. I agree.
That's my number one. Go ahead.
That's also my number one.
Oh, you're just gonna go with it?
What do you want me to do? I got logos that aren't the team logos too. Throw it out the window.
We're off the fucking rails. Yeah, it don't even fucking matter at this point.
My leg's bleeding.
My number one logo is a goddamn a flip-flop brand.
This man said my legs bleed.
It is. I got blood. It smells like blood over here now. That's how I figured it out.
Are you a vampire?
Hey, real talk. I was at work, had my mask on and all. I thought my nose was running. I pulled my mask down, wiped it, put it back up. Dude, I like pulled my mask off and there was blood all on the inside of my mask.
Oh shit!
It looked like somebody got shot.
COVID
Just
side
had
effect.
just had a chronic nosebleed.
No.
I need you to breathe.
Can you really smell it?
Yeah, that's how I found out my leg was bleeding.
Vampire, bro. Damn.
Smell
I mean,
blood.
if my leg bleeds or something, I can't smell
He's a
it.
blue tick hound over there.
Let me tell you a secret. That was funny.
You go number 2
My number one.
or number 1? My bad.
Yeah, I said it was a flip-flop brand, but I was just kidding. Because we're off the rails here. My number one is going to be the Miami Heat's new like neon logo style they got.
Like the Miami
it
Vice.
just says, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's just like Miami, written like,
with
the
like the.
blue and purple,
Yeah.
pink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
I was gonna say purple, but I wasn't sure if it was purple.
Yeah, purple.
I knew there was pink in there. It's more of like a violet, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what color.
I always
it is.
grew up just thinking, assuming violet and purple were the same thing.
I mean, they basically are.
Yeah. All right, my number 2, Savannah Bananas.
Yep.
My number
My
2.
man went down the minor league baseball train.
My last 2 are like kind of tame, but the first 2. That was the first 2 that popped in my head. Montgomery Biscuits, they got good colors and they got a good logo.
They got
like
a biscuit.
a dancing biscuit doing this. Like, that's badass. And then you got Savannah Bananas. They just got the good colors. The unis are fire. The logo's fire. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My number 2 is the Air Jordan logo.
Hey, I like that.
I mean, it's a sports logo.
Yeah,
It's also a team. They got an all-star team.
Yeah.
Air
Throw
Jordan.
some shit at Tristan every time you name a logo that's not a team logo. Throw some shit at Tristan.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Hey.
He said you're all fucking idiots if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's a cool logo.
I like it.
I like it.
It's iconic.
Yeah. Goes on shoes.
Best basketball player of all time.
Yep. My number 2 is gonna be the Orioles. I've always
Logo.
loved the Orioles logo. Don't know why I bought an Orioles hat one time, just strictly
did.
because of the color scheme and logo.
I did as well because I
Orioles?
went to Orioles White
Oh,
Sox game.
nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I bought it at during spring break at Lids because they have like every hat ever. We're not that lucky here.
Yeah.
Like we had the Hat World, but they had like
Well, we had lids. It's just lids. Our
it
lids
was Hat World
like,
first, then Lids, but this was before it was Hat World. I mean, this was before it was Lids. It was still Hat World,
Yeah.
and it had like 12 different hats in there. So, the one in Panama City was had a little bit more of a selection. Anyway, saw the hat and I was like, man, I don't even like the color orange, but for some reason I like this hat.
I like a good orange mixed in there,
It looks good. I've always kind of had a thing for like Virginia Tech,
especially like a black and orange.
that maroon and orange for some reason. I like it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's freaking weird, but I like it. Black and orange, yeah, though. That looks good.
If I'm not
Like-
mistaken, Virginia, the reason their colors are orange and blue is because like a former president of Auburn or something like that, like established that college, or so he made the colors orange and blue. There's something like that. There's some connection between Auburn and Virginia.
We'll have to dive into that when we have internet.
Yeah. I can say anything I want to because you can't fact check me right now.
Another one. Hey, I'm gonna be honest real quick.
Auburn actually hasn't lost a game this year.
I'm gonna be honest with you
Prove me
real
wrong.
quick. Tennessee, fuck you. Tennessee, their black unis they wore.
The gray ones I like better.
Hey, I'm not a big fan of the shit orange, but they were kind of fire. The black unis,
I agree.
kind of busted.
The black unis are good. I like the grays a little bit better.
The grays are fire, but I just can't deal with the orange uni.
I wish. No, it's a way. It's such a waste. Like good unis on an awful team.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Orioles are my number 2.
Okay. What's your number? Have you already said your number 2? Yeah, you did.
Sure
you said
have.
Air Jordan, so it's my number 3. I had something in here for my number 3 because I always thought the logo was badass since they've been a team. But I may change it. I don't even watch the sport, but I think the logo is badass. Las Vegas Golden Knights. Their
It's kinda
their
fire.
logo is sick.
Yeah.
The helmet and all that. It's sick.
The Red Wings have a badass logo.
They do.
I'm gonna tell you my honorable mentions afterwards, but yeah, I'm gonna go with number 3, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Don't even watch the sport, but I think the logo's good. But yeah, that is a good logo.
My number 3, it's not just because I like the team, but the logo is super clean to me. It's the Pats logo.
The
Just
Pats.
Just the Patriot head with the colonial hat and everything,
What would
red,
have been
white, and blue.
what would have been so awesome if Cam Newton panned out because people were doing like Cam Newton's head
Yeah.
as the Patriot logo.
Yeah.
It'd been awesome if he'd have panned out.
Won't look as good with Mac Jones' face on there, but it's all right. I said it won't look as good with Mac Jones' face on there, but it's all right.
Cam had like the hair going on and all.
What are you talking about?
Did you see those logos? The Cam Newton like Patriot logos. Barstool was putting them out, and it's pretty sick.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, it was Cam Newton's face with like his hair as the. All right, who's number 3? Is your number 3?
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, my Haley's trying to go do her homework.
Oh, okay.
My number 3 is the
Wolf.
the Phoenix Suns, the new their new logo,
Mm-hmm.
the Valley, like that whole thing they did this past season. That shit is fire.
Jared Carabas, obviously from Barstool. They were doing a podcast, Suns Out, Guns Out,
Oh,
and it was a Suns podcast.
that's cool.
No.
Yeah, I'm like big into that color scheme that they got with the like the orange.
You really
and the
like
purple.
the oranges. And
Yeah, I
the
don't know why.
purples.
It's weird.
Yeah,
It just looks good.
I'm
It's
also a
it's
sucker.
rare.
I'm also a sucker if you put some like
I'm a
vibrant
slut.
colors.
Yeah, I'm a slut for some
Vibrant colors in there. Yeah.
colors that are just rare.
'Cause
Like, out of
everybody's like
nowhere.
red, blue.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of.
Like that right there was a football team. I'd be nutting over.
Yeah.
I give myself a stretch
Oh.
mark.
I'll tell you what. I don't like their logo, but I'll tell you whose colors I like is Coastal Carolinas.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
their colors.
You said logo?
I don't really care for the logo.
Nah, they need to revamp. I think they could do like
Chanticleers.
yeah.
Is
They
it
could if they
Chanticleers or
would
Chanticleers.
Chanticleers. I think
Oh, okay.
if they would revamp their whole like identity and keep the colors though, I think they could like
Have
bring
you
it up to like the 2021.
Have you seen their field? If I'm not
No.
mistaken, their field's like
That color. Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
What color?
We should have just done best colors.
We should have. It's
Well,
turning
hey.
into quiet the top 4 list.
It'd have been more straightforward.
Love you.
Love you too.
Love me.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My number 4. Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good logo.
I almost put it down.
It's a solid logo. Solid color scheme.
Love a little dolphin with a helmet on.
Yeah, that's badass.
It's cool.
Like what other team? Every other team's trying to be like this fierce, like
Yeah.
you got the Bengals, and then you got obviously Patriots and the
They kind of have a
Panthers.
fire helmet. The Bengals.
The Bengals, yeah, and it's just it would help if like they were worth the shit, not a trash franchise.
Yeah.
Would they just they normally draft the most just trash players, like as a person wise. But no, yeah, like the Dolphins, just the colors and like we're not gonna try to take ourselves too seriously, which it reflects on the record, but
The overall,
still a good logo.
like franchise since
Ronnie Brown was there for 35 years.
Ronnie Brown.
It felt like he was there forever.
yeah. What we got? You
Number 4.
number 3.
I'd already did my number 3.
What's number 4?
I didn't list my number 4.
You go after me.
Well, I've been going first.
That's right. That's right. I'm
Yeah.
dumb. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's how turns work, asshole.
Fucking
My number 4 is just, it's like an encompassing thing. It's the MLB logo itself.
I like that.
Just the red, white, and blue
Yeah.
baseball player in silhouette. I like that.
I like it too.
I don't like that.
I like it. I love
I knew it was
Razorback
coming.
football. I love Razorback football. I like that MLB logo for sure. It's probably my favorite professional.
It's been redone so many times by like all kinds of different, people like doing their spin off of that logo.
like that's probably my favorite. Like
Professional sport.
what is it? League logo, I guess.
Yep,
It's fire.
I agree.
He laid down like a big boy.
People have no idea what you're talking about.
My dog, okay, he's wild.
Wild dog. What the
Um,
dog
What's
do?
your number 4?
My number 4, this is tough, man. I got like, fuck. I don't know. I'm in between two. I think I gotta go with the Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's,
like
just,
it, just
it's
black and
clean.
silver. It's completely different than any of your other logos.
I know. It's just clean and classic.
Mhm.
It's just like the
Yeah.
shield with the Raider, like the fucking Raider face, and then Raiders at the top.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just clean and
I agree.
It's
I
a
like it
classic.
too.
It's an instant classic. It's just it goes with anything, black and white. It's just kind of I don't know. It's like nifty.
mm-hmm.
That's a big word.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you like better, the Las Vegas or the L.A. or the Oakland?
It's all the same.
Oakland,
Yeah, big Oakland guy.
big Oakland guy here.
I don't know. I've always been a fan of like in the older movies, like where they'd wear the like the bomber jackets with the Raiders
Yeah.
across or whatever. Just always loved it. I wish I was a Raiders fan.
Just be one. I like
well,
Derek Carr.
I don't.
I love
never
Derek Carr.
liked him.
Derek Carr's awesome.
He's fucking overrated.
no,
really?
somebody's like a person.
Oh well, yeah. I don't really keep up with him.
Just like
I
he's-
just wish
he's
they
just-
would move on.
He's just like genuinely a good guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe I need to look into that before. I mean, I don't hate him as a person. I don't like him as the Raiders quarterback.
Did you see his interview about Gruden?
Oh, not yet.
I'll tell you about it in a
We'll
second.
get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But I got some honorable mentions here. Texas.
Same.
Texas. This is
Yeah,
just iconic. Classic
I was thinking about that.
Longhorn.
Yep.
I've always liked Oregon State, the Beavers.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
they've always had fire ass unis too.
Yeah.
You can't say Oregon State without saying Wofford University, though.
Wofford Terriers, baby.
Well, like I like they'll have the matte black helmets with the white with the orange pinstripe down the
Talking
middle.
logos.
Like and then like I know, but I'm saying they got fire unis,
I
fire
agree.
logos with a little beaver on top.
Yeah.
That's actually who my dynasty is right now on NCAA. Oregon State.
Beavs.
We can't tackle a fucking soul right
Yo,
now.
Beavs.
And Florida State, solid logo.
Fuck you, man. That was the one I was talking about.
It's a good one. Florida State's a good one.
Yeah. I hate them, but I like their logo.
Oh yeah, I can't stand them. I absolutely cannot
Got a
stand
clean ass logo though.
them.
You know,
I wish I was a Florida State fan, and like because they have a lot like it's good for them that they do like the whole like the pregame thing. Was it Renegade? Is that the name of the horse?
I'm not
Renegade
sure.
ain't
Just
that
throwing
it?
the spear.
Yeah, like doing that. That's freaking probably one of the coolest things that is done.
Growing up, I used to be upset because like there's always a bunch of cool shit for like Alabama fans. Like if you go in like Bama Fever, Tiger Pride,
Oh, yeah.
they always had a bunch of cool shit for like Alabama fans and like a blue hat for Auburn fans and that. Like,
yeah,
that
it's
was
like
it.
we got the hounds too.
Hey,
And
bro,
especially
at Academy the other day, there was 3 racks. There was 3 racks for Auburn. There was probably 20 for Alabama shit. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
I'm
it.
not exaggerating. I looked at Mahaley. I said, "There's literally 3 racks of Auburn stuff, and the rest
Yeah.
of an entire section was
See,
Alabama."
but like I get it now. Like it makes sense now. But back then, I'm like we've been beating the shit out of Alabama. Like why do they have more shit than we do? On that.
You know,
sells,
just
man.
about talking about logos like we were talking about minor team logos and stuff. The XFL, just about all their logos were cool as shit.
Yeah.
They're cool, but damn, the color scheme was fucked up.
Dude,
Okay.
no, the Dallas Renegades, they had a sick color scheme.
What was the green? They were like
The Vipers or the Dragons?
Vipers.
The Vipers. were
That's a
dope.
cool name.
Yeah,
That's
Tampa
a
Bay
cool name.
Vipers.
Now
The Guardians had a sick logo too.
They kind of look like the Patriots, didn't they? Like kinda
No, theirs
the
was like
color
red
scheme.
and gray.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it was kind of similar without the blue. Yeah.
the Patriots' best unions they have is the white helmets with the
red.
with the guy in the red jersey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
I tell you, I don't really care for the logo, but the Seahawks unis, not the new ones, like the Sean Alexander
the
ones
that had the pattern in it
with
and
the
everything.
with the Seahawks on the side. Yeah, those were fire.
Um,
I don't hate the new ones, but like the
They're
old ones were fire.
neon unis.
Oh, I love it. I love the color rush. Tell me, wouldn't be a good idea for colleges to do a color rush like game for their rivalry games?
That'd be fire.
Tell me that wouldn't be fire.
I would love it.
Tell me that's not a fire
He
idea.
said, yeah.
I mean, you
He
see,
said it's good.
I mean, like West Virginia.
Tell him.
Oh,
Fucking stand up and tell him.
what?
No, you said tell me. He said yeah.
But like West Virginia or Baylor has those like the highlighter unis.
Yeah.
Like I like those in the West
They're
Virginia.
kind of fire.
Yeah,
All right, here we go. My honorable mentions will be the Pirates.
that's a good P. It's a P.
No, I mean the Pirates written out logo with the pirate flag on it.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
Oh, okay.
I like their yellow and then that red pops on there when they had the.
I like the fact that Pittsburgh, they're at least two teams. I don't know what their hockey team looks like, but they're two like baseball and
I think they
football
are
team.
the only city that has all the
Big
same color
color
scheme.
Yeah, that's fire.
And
It's
then
a good
you got-
idea.
I did the Chargers, that clean ass
That
bolt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I like the Chargers.
I've
And
always
then-
kind of liked the Bucks flag,
Oh yeah, me too. I like it. And like when they do, like when they had the little orange in theirs in their uni.
yeah.
Like,
The
here we
worst
go.
The worst logo
Their
is now
chrome
the new,
face masks
it's
are
the new,
fire.
the new LA Rams.
Oh yeah. I'm
logo
gonna just tell
sucks.
you, their logo sucks, but those jerseys they have, the off-white ones,
Mm-hmm.
are kind of fire. I like them.
Oh, the unions are good. Just the
I
logo
love
sucks.
the.
You can't tell
I
if it's the
love
Chargers.
Their numbers because it's like it's matte with a glossy outline.
Yeah.
God, it looks so cool. I don't know what it is.
well, it's like you was talking about with the chrome face mask
Yeah,
too. That just
yeah.
pops on
I
everything else.
fucking love it. My last honorable mention is FSU, like you said, because I could never tell Blake this, but I love several things about FSU, but I'll never like FSU. Go to SouthernCreekClothing.com. Use code 3RD, bitch.
RIP if you had headphones in.
Don't remember what we were talking about.
Or it was just you ran the ad read and then
Yeah,
future you put the ad read in there just then.
future me.
Because we had to cut out. But anyway, so that was our top four. So I had this thought, which I also saw it on TikTok, but then I started thinking about it like myself. There's a guy that does like inappropriate betting, like he jokes about it, like OJ being guilty was the lock of the year, and then I was like, wouldn't it be hilarious if like you could bet on like court cases and stuff like that? I
Probably
feel like,
can somewhere.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like-
seriously though, DraftKings started getting into that when COVID hit.
and-
I bet on the election.
yeah,
Did you?
yeah, I
it
saw
lets you do
that.
It lets you do like a pick'em on the election, basically.
But you're like Casey Anthony was the lock of the year to be
See,
guilty.
like prop bets being like what state's gonna do which. That'd be kind of fire.
I think they had stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, they had like who's gonna mention COVID more? Who's gonna like at some point is somebody gonna say this? Yes, no, maybe. It was like a 50-50 on that. It was kind of wild.
That's intense.
Yeah.
You win any money?
No,
But
somebody got every single one of them right.
Jesus.
what would be some inappropriate things you to bet on though?
Inappropriate things.
Like who's gonna die first, Betty White or the Queen of England?
I don't know if that's inappropriate to bet on because that's like a big talking point. A lot of people talk.
I just want to make sure Betty White outlives her, so USA wins again.
Outlives who?
I just want to make sure Betty White outlives the Queen of England. That way, U.S. wins again. And both of them been alive since 1776.
Fucking ass.
Who's going to be the next person in Hollywood to like get accused of pedophilia?
Yeah. Who's the next, like, shocking, like you're, like, sort of that, like the pedophilia thing,
Yeah.
but like,
Who's gonna be the next NFL player to go to jail for like domestic violence?
yeah, who's gonna be the next shocking news of like to sport world or something? Because there's always it's gonna happen. I was thinking today, I was like, when are we gonna have the next?
over under on how many cases
How many
Deshaun
times
Watson's
does
found guilty
like-
on?
some person get injured
Like-
in the NFL this year?
Like, you know, when the Gabby Petito thing happened, like it spreads across the country in like 2 seconds. Like, and that stuff, it may happen a couple times a year. It may
Here's
be
something nobody would ever bet on though. Dog the Bounty Hunter jumping in the race.
Yo, yes, that is the best thing.
Well, like, what if you could do like the over under on how many
It's like 1,001 bet.
on how many of the cases stick against Deshaun Watson? What has he got,
Oh,
like
yeah,
42
that's kinda
cases or
fucked
something like that? And
Yeah.
over under's like 15.
Yeah,
What will Antonio Brown do next?
Yeah. Who will he domestic violence next?
what a few years ago,
He domestic violence next.
a good one would have been how long before Derrick Rose's next knee surgery.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I mean, I just started thinking about stuff like that. Like, if you could go back and be like those big cases.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what's the chances of her being guilty? And it's like Casey Anthony. It's like that would have been the lock of the year. Like you'd have thought for sure she's got
for sure. I mean, like
bet the
Bill
house-
Cosby getting out of prison.
Yeah.
Hey, money over here, buddy.
You got to stay with my man.
Stick with my
The
man.
funniest thing is him walking and go,
Yeah, I love it.
like, what was that?
No, what was better than that was when he's coming down the courtroom stairs and all the reporters are trying to get to him like, Bill, did you do it? And he just goes, hey, 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 like Fat Albert and keeps walking. Like, this dude's wild,
He
man.
don't give a fuck.
And then like you had a lot of like, so you had a few celebrities go, finally justice for my man, and I'm like, no, he got off because of mistrial, not because he was innocent. There's a difference
It
there.
was like OJ saying, I don't go to L.A.
What was the
anymore.
mistrial? What was the reason?
Something happened, and like either like a juror was biased. I think it was one biased juror or something,
They
that.
like asked a question wrong at some point or something, and they called it mistrial. On
It
that.
was like a technicality.
Yeah, it was a technicality.
After they reviewed the court like hearing and all after
Boy,
he went to
them
jail.
lawyers got that money, boy.
It's like the OJ when they talked to OJ.
OJ said,
4 or 5 months ago. No, this was.
"Oh
this
yeah,
was
I know." But I'm
and he
talking
was
about
like,
like
I don't go to L.A. anymore because I could be sitting next to the person.
I'm
that
afraid
did
to
it.
run into the real killer.
Okay.
I mean, when he put that glove on, he said,
He could be in this very room right now.
You
It
ever
could be you. It could be me.
You
It
ever
could be anybody.
"You ever seen the video of OJ putting the glove on, like the glove not fitting? No. Like, so you put a glove on, like just your hand relaxed, right? Now he was like this, trying to put the glove on and go, nope, don't fit.
He put it on, and he's like,
It's isotonic.
It fit.
It fit. He just had to relax his hand like just a little bit, and it slid right on.
Don't fit.
You ever like slid on a leather glove and it's like it's gonna be snug? That's how it was, except for his hand was like this, but he was trying to get it on. He was like, don't fit. But yeah, that was just a thought I had.
Cosby, baby.
You want to talk about the next thing or the thing after that first?
Yeah, that one.
Because I think it kind of rolls
These
into
two
it.
go hand in
Let's
hand.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
do Gruden first.
Yeah. So
He's done. First of all,
He's
he's done.
he's done. He's fucked.
He's had such a good career.
We
not coaching, but
we talked about this a little bit. Like
coaching.
I didn't know what any of the emails were or anything.
he's the first NFL. He's the first successful NFL coach, and him being successful not being a coach. Like he was his first NFL coach to be successful for something other than his job.
Yeah.
Great analyst,
Like analysts,
fucking top notch analyst.
to the Corona, whatever, the Corona commercials
Yeah.
and so on. But we talked about it a little bit last episode. I hadn't seen any of the emails. I didn't know anything that was going on. It was like it was brand new news to me. But I still was saying about what I said of if you're the person that had those emails and held on to them for 10 years and thought they were okay for the last 10 years and then just now released them, you're just as guilty.
That's the kind of shit. Like I said, like
It's just like, I mean, and it's
The day Gruden pisses me off, he's frying.
yeah, like that, just like I said, like there's times were different. Like the world changes, so now the things he said were not okay
No.
in any time frame. But I'm saying like there's a statute of limitations on fucking murder. So
now,
well, not murder,
but now this like
on a lot of crimes. So
like what Derek Carr, what he one of the things he said is let's open up everybody's emails. Let's open up every coach and every GM's emails and text messages. Let's all be honest.
let's do it.
And he was like, "Oh, let's hopefully." He says, "Hopefully you won't see like that many, but like you don't know." If you dive in, he goes, and if you dive into everybody's personal life, there's going to be some stuff you don't want seen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Basically what he says.
Absolutely.
And now, what I kind of like, the first thing that popped into my mind
No kink shaming.
with this Gruden stuff, it's on a different level, like different magnitude completely. But with Penn State and the Jerry Sandusky thing, there was he was like a GA or an assistant coach that walked by the showers and saw this happen and just kind of like, oh, I told Joe Pa, and nothing happened. And he was like, oh, what else do you want me to do? No, you were just as guilty.
You got to run in there and fight at that moment.
You're
fight
just
a
as guilty
butt-naked
for
man.
not stopping it or
Hey,
speaking.
bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this ain't good.
You're just as guilty for not stopping it or speaking up at that moment as the person doing it. If you just silently let it happen. And that's what I was kind of equating to the you look at my phone? You're just as guilty as the person the person holding the emails. They thought it was okay for 10 years to hold those emails, and I'm sure they just happened to stumble across them again and go, oh, well, I can get somebody fired.
Yeah.
I've been watching Ballers. And
What's that?
it's about like NFL players and how the money works and stuff like that. The Rock's in it. It's on
It's a
HBO
rock show.
Max.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. Don't watch it around like anybody under like 18. It's just titties all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was told to watch it because it's about sports and like football players and how contracts work and all that.
Titties.
And I was like, sweet, I'm gonna watch that.
How many seasons?
I don't know. I think
It's been going on for a while.
yeah, it's like probably
Oh,
7.
sweet.
It's probably
It
like
was
7 seasons, 6 seasons
It
probably.
was like an HBO show, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah,
It's good.
yeah. It's like Entourage almost. It's kind
Yeah.
of the same layout.
Hey.
Um,
I fuck with Entourage.
What's the song with Lil Wayne and Drake? It was on "I'm Not a Human Being" too. Like haters in the building, and I can't think of it. Right above it's the intro song.
Yeah.
Right above it's the intro song for the TV show. But they had me thinking they probably blackmailed Gruden at first and was like $200K.
Yeah.
And we won't release it.
And he was like, fuck you.
And he probably said, "Fuck you." And then now, Tampa Bay removed him from their Ring of Honor or whatever for saying these things, right? You know who's still in the Ring of Honor? Warren Sapp, who also just stomped his wife, or like ex-wife or current wife, I can't remember. Stomped her face in, just stomped her face in. Domestic violence. Got arrested for it.
I don't recall that.
Oh yeah, that happened. Ben Roethlisberger's still playing in the league.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's still under contract.
True.
I mean, and we're gonna do this. Not that he said good things. What he said was bad. You know what really did it though? He insulted Goodell.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nothing would have happened had he not insulted Goodell.
It'd have been an oopsie, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Like it'd have been the same Urban Meyer story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap. I feel,
Which one's worse?
No.
Urban Meyer or John Gruden?
I had more of a gut feeling about Urban Meyer than I did John Gruden. When it came out about John Gruden, I was like, damn, they're gonna fuck with him about that one. And then like I really expected Urban Meyer to be like outs.
If you had to be in the position of one of them, which one?
Would I rather be in?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the more likely I'd probably be in John Gruden's situation because I'd be talking shit. But
like if
Would
if
I
you had
rather
to,
be in?
if, like the situation you had to pick to be in, which one would you rather be?
it's probably John Gruden. Just because
Depends on how your wife is. I don't know how Urban Meyer's wife is. Is she like gonna murder him when he gets
well,
back
that's
home?
the thing. Like he's a laughing stock right now. Everybody's like, "Fuck you, John Gruden," but that's all they're saying. Urban Meyer's living in it. John Gruden's out of it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at with the Bobby Petrino or the Bob Petrino thing.
Yeah.
He's like he was just out of it now to the spotlight like immediately.
Yeah, boom,
I mean,
done.
yeah.
Gone.
But like
Urban Meyer's living in it.
And like I knew it didn't equate well because like a DUI is completely different than
Yeah.
like a girl grinding on you.
Hey,
But
let me just say this. Action-wise, would you rather have been him at the bar getting some ass from like some 20-year-old?
Mm.
Or have like a ultimatum brought to you?
Like nobody's outraged about that, which is
Well, it's like it's weird that they're all mad about the like.
oh yeah, and NFL players just cheat on their wives constantly.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem. Is like it seems like everybody's mad for the wrong reason. Like they're mad that he didn't like go in and suck his team's dick. Like
what I didn't
he
like
didn't do
is
anything to them. He did something to his wife.
What I didn't like is
Fuck.
well, you're kind of like embarrassing like the team.
How? They do dumb
The
shit
best,
all
the
the time.
best thing about it wasn't just like one picture came out. It was like the whole
Well, the
night.
f-
This man,
He was taking pictures with everybody.
Well, in the beginning, it was just that
Everybody.
one picture of him just like
yeah, sitting there, and then later on,
then
it's like chicks are grinding
2
on
hours
him.
later,
and
and
he's
he-
getting
and he's
just
like-
fuck. I mean, it was probably before midnight that was out.
oh yeah,
He's smiling with
I remember
multiple
seeing it,
women
and I was just like, oh,
you
no.
know, these girls had no idea who he was, and he's like, "Hey, let me let y'all in on a little secret of who I am."
No, I
this
had a
is,
good.
this,
Yeah,
is, this is my question. What would Mahaley do if that was you?
Whew.
Exactly my
Dick
point.
off.
Exactly my point. That's why it's a big deal.
Yeah, but
Now,
it should be a big deal to like that happened here. Say this was a big brand, this podcast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck how you felt.
yeah,
I'm gonna be
that's,
honest.
that's true.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I know I'd be
sure.
fucked at home, but I would give a shit less how anybody felt about this brand.
Right. And I think I get like both sides of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's kind of like you're supposed to be leading these guys. You can't be caught hammered. Like just not knowing where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
And the fact that you weren't like you weren't in Jacksonville.
You just
You-
at some
You
public
didn't,
bar.
You didn't travel. It was his own bar.
Yeah, I know, but
But like you didn't travel back with the team. Like that's that. I think that's more of what it was. Is like you kind of were being selfish.
Yeah. Well,
at
you
the
know,
time.
before the thing came out about.
We're over, and you're not in the film room. You're
Well, like
getting
you know,
hammered.
before he came, like before it was out that, the video came out with him getting grinded on. His wife had tweeted, "I'm at home with the grandkids. Urban needed a night out." Or what does she call him?
oh no,
What does she call him? She calls him a name. She calls him some name.
Like a pet name.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway,
Irby.
it's something. It's I call it Suburban LTZ, but I can't remember. She called him a name anyway,
Suburban
and
LTZ.
that would have been a great answer to Blume's question about
I think you said
come
that.
up with a name. I said Suburban LTZ, but no, like she calls him a pet name,
Yeah.
and she tweeted about it. She was like,
He needed a
he needed a
night
night out, so he did this, and I'm at home with the grandkids. Because I think that was when the first picture came out of him stoned or like just fucked up, trash.
Yeah, where he's just like
Well, yeah.
he's just
When
innocently
that,
taking
I think
pictures.
when that came out, she put that out.
Yeah.
And then right after,
And
he's
then
just
he's-
getting a lap job from some fucking 20-year-old.
It'd been different if he was at like a strip
Oh,
club.
God.
He's just at a regular bar. The thing is what what he was doing. If you're at a regular bar, you point and laugh at people like that.
Yeah.
Like when we were in Nashville, there's a couple people like that, and we
Yeah.
were just dying laughing. I was like, they're gonna fuck right there.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck out here in the middle
Yes.
of the bar.
It's going to happen.
And
you don't stop it.
You
just
can't do
watch.
that when you're like the leader of a franchise.
Yeah, when you're Urban Myer, you just can't do that. Suburban LTZ, you just can't do it.
That's like people are like, well, he's just a regular guy too. I'm like, yeah, but you don't get to make that much money and be that famous and just have the lack of responsibility that I do.
Listen, you're famous, but you're not Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Well, like, look, I work at I work at M1. He's the franchise face of the franchise in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
We can't do the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do the same. He can't be like. He can't just go to the bar, get absolutely hammered, and like vomit in the parking lot and pass out on the bathroom floor.
like some CEO of a company could go out and do that on the same level, right? Making the same
Right.
amount of money.
It's the fame.
Most people don't know who that
The
guy
CEO of
is.
the company-
He'll go home and do whatever afterwards.
The CEO of the company made his money and all that off of what he can do as a job, and like Urban Myer more or less,
Hey,
he can.
tell you something.
He did it off his abilities, but he's making the money also off of like reputation and
Yes.
like
Y'all wanna
fame
fuck-
and publicity.
y'all want to fuck with Urban Myer? Why don't we got to find the amount that it's going to cost to pay Jeffree Star, because he fucks famous people, athletes, a lot. He talks about it.
God.
Yeah,
He said he'll
he's-
never say who they are. But when he does,
He's mentioned it a couple of times. Yeah.
when he does say who they are,
Remember the big controversy?
you want to talk about Urban
Kanye?
Myer being fucked?
Yeah, Kanye. They were
Oh
talking.
yeah,
about
the Kanye
I
and
don't
Jeffree Star.
believe
Yeah,
that.
I don't. Well, he said it wasn't real.
Okay.
Jeffree Star said
Okay.
they weren't fucking.
But then again, like part of you is like Kanye is kind of fucking crazy.
He would try it at least.
I don't think Kanye's that crazy.
I don't know. That motherfucker's crazy. That motherfucker is crazy.
I like
Ki-
Kanye.
Well, what happened is like him and Kim were getting a divorce at the same time.
Yeah, and it was just
people
more
were
like
that's why
tabloid
they're getting a
shit.
divorce.
Yeah. So okay, since we're talking about NFL, I'm gonna just throw this this Blume's disgusting Monday Night Football
I laughed.
performance by his Colts.
I mean, I had the Colts.
I figured he would call
defense.
in, and he did immediately after the game. So here we go. We got to hear it.
I had the Colts defense on my fantasy team. So
Being that we're out of internet, I'm gonna have to just hold my phone up to the mic. Love that.
Thanks, Spectrum.
Hey fellas, it's Blume. Just got done watching that fourth quarter collapse by my Colts on Monday Night Football versus the Ravens. We gotta cut our flat dick fucking kicker after this, right? Like,
no.
you missed 2 crucial kicks. I don't give a fuck if you play with Legos or not. Go fucking play with your Legos. Get the fuck out of here. Like, this is professional football. You can't make kicks. Get the fuck out. Same thing with a defensive coordinator. You gave up 28. What was it? No, it was 24 points in the second half. You were nursing a 22-point lead. Like, how do these people have jobs? How do you have jobs after that? Like, it's going to be a long season, Phils. Anyways, at least Michigan's good, right? Like, maybe
No.
they are, maybe they aren't. I don't
No,
know.
they're not.
But holy shit, it's week 5 of the NFL season. I'm dead inside. Like, I am dead. Like, I don't think I can muster up enough to like care for the rest of the season. I am. That sealed it. I'm deceased. All right, y'all have a good show.
I hate it for him, man.
I feel bad for my man Blume.
Yeah, I hate
Um,
it for him.
I had the Indianapolis defense.
How'd that go?
They had -2 points.
I had the Ravens. I don't even know how many they had. Probably like 4.
Now, I did on my other league.
You were probably looking good there to begin with, weren't you?
Oh yeah, to begin with, I was looking great. My other league, I had a Hollywood Brown who put up 37. I still lost, but I lost more respectably. I played a guy who
Lost more respectable.
I played a guy who's like hit. If
Here's
I
the
can
question.
pull it up.
Blume asked the question: do they get rid of their kicker?
No, Rodrigo Blankenship's been good for you so far. He just had a bad game. Do you get cut a quarterback because he has a bad game because he misses a pass and clutch? Like,
True. It's a good point. I mean, that's one of the easiest things to hate is your kicker when they fuck up.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
You
got
think
one
it's
job.
easy. You
Yeah.
think it's easy. It's not fucking easy.
oh, you know about bad kickers?
Fuck off.
I've never heard that one before.
It's easy to fuck. Now, I will say the difference is with a kicker is like it's your job to kick the football. That's it. You don't have to read the defense. You don't have to read the coverage. You have to know 2 trick plays and kick the football. That's all you got to do.
2 trick plays.
That's
I love
Auburn.
Oh, I'm telling you, like as a kicker, you need to know like your run, like your fake field goal run and
Yeah.
your fake field goal pass,
Yeah.
and that's about it. And your field goal, you just kick. The
Really,
ball.
if it's a fake field goal pass, the quarterback's going to throw it. So
Which it depends. They sometimes like LSU.
Throw it up.
LSU used to do
Yeah,
like the flip
top-
over the head. LSU used to be fire with their fake field goals.
the Les Miles had the shit.
Yeah,
He's like the king of fuck you football.
yeah, and co-eds. I guess it's something in the water in LSU.
Oh shit! It's the head coach fucking curse, son. Fuck her right in the pussy. Damn,
Oh,
you
my
used to
shit.
Say that.
Oh, shit loaded.
Oh, is the internet back?
No, probably not.
No, not at all.
No,
just took
still
a hot
see the
minute.
fucking Earth down there at the bottom of the computer screen. Love that. All right, damn Blume, sorry that was very disappointing for you. Even though I laughed my ass off the whole time watching it happen because I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell it was gonna happen within the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it was-
once Lamar kind of got on a roll, it just wasn't being stopped.
Yeah, well, I really thought I was like, there's like a 51-49% chance he makes this kick, and when he missed, I was like, oh, they're gonna lose.
What's the chance Lamar Jackson wins MVP back to back?
No,
Didn't he win it last year?
I thought Aaron Rodgers won it.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers
Aaron
won it. Lamar won it the year before.
He's not even in the fucking conversation.
Not right now. I mean, he's gonna have to turn it on. It's a long season, so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um.
I still think he will.
Oh, by the way, talking about kicks, God wanted Alabama to lose. By the way,
Me too.
that kick was started off straight 45-degree angle to the left. Texas A&M.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what I heard was I got up.
They turned the fans on.
I
right
got
when
up.
they kicked it.
I got up and walked away because I had to get stopped. I was very upset and angry, and I just knew they were going to make the kick. Obviously, it's like the 30 fucking yard line. So I left, came in here, changed, and I was back in there pouring myself a Mountain Dew.
That's random. That's
Yeah.
way off the wall.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever
And
seen you
Haley was
drink a
still
Mountain Dew.
watching it. And she goes, "There's still time." And I was like, "Don't talk to me right now."
Well, there wasn't but a few
And
seconds. No,
I heard when I walked back into the living room to change the channel, I heard him say that kick was headed to the left, and I was like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it.
have you seen it though?
No.
You
I
haven't
have
seen
not
it?
seen it.
Oh, when the internet comes back, dude, that bitch, it went to the left and then just curved back to the right. I've never seen a kick curve like that. Like everybody was like, God wanted Alabama to lose.
They needed it.
A breeze came
I honestly
through.
think-
Now, did you see the video of the family, of the kicker's
Yeah,
family?
yeah.
That was awesome.
It was cool, but
That was
I
awesome.
didn't want to watch it. I've seen it 3 times before I actually watched it. I was like,
Well, I mean, I get,
I
get
fucking
not
hate
wanting
you,
to watch it.
bitch. And then I just watched it anyway.
Oh yes, another comment. Like I know we're talking about last week's football, and we already talked about it one time. One comment I wanted to make that I forgot to make. You've already heard me say it. The reason I cannot stand Georgia or Georgia's fan base is because they have Alabama's ego with Vanderbilt's trophy case.
That shit was funny.
That's why I cannot stand Georgia. I'm getting to the point I may not like Georgia more than I don't like Alabama. I'm kind of
I
getting.
mean,
there.
I hate Georgia.
Well, see, that's one of Auburn's like rivals.
Yeah.
That's like your Tennessee game, but
Yeah.
except for if Tennessee was good
Yeah, right.
at football.
Fuck Tennessee.
Which actually Tennessee kind of turning around. Josh Heupel's actually kind of doing something.
Hey, turn out.
I think they've lost like what 1-2 games.
Yeah,
They're
They'll-
kind of turning it around,
that won't be good, but
and they're scoring a lot of points. Oh yeah, guess what? I left the app, and it's going to take
fucked up.
3 to 5 business days.
And we were about to do that too. Go to southerncreekclothing.com and use code 3RD for 20% off of your order. They have revamped the website as of the past couple months, I believe. I don't know when it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
You can get yourself a Southern Creek sticker, a koozie. I'm not wearing anything Southern
I'm
Creek.
not.
That's
me
sad.
either. Not today.
Um,
It's a rough day. Internet's down.
yeah, rough day. They have stickers, hats.
You're just looking around.
Yeah, I'm looking for something. I know there's something in here. Koozies, tank tops, T-shirts. I think I already said T-shirts. He's about to release the fall line, I think
Ooh.
he
Yeah.
said. I saw a post that said, can't wait to release, coming soon. So whenever the fall line releases, make sure you get yourself the freshest threads and use code 3RD at southerncreekclothing.com.
I need him to come out with some hoodies. That are
Dude,
the same
yeah,
color
bro,
scheme.
that'd be kind of fire.
Or just like the fish right here. And
Yeah.
so I think that would be awesome.
like hoodie, or
Yeah,
like
like a hoodie.
yeah, like I'm ready to wear my pullover.
Oh, I've been wearing hoodies like the last probably week or so. Because it's been a little cool at
I
work.
just don't go outside, honestly.
Well, I mean, I work outside, so
Yeah.
and it's kind of been cool at night. So,
Yeah.
but we can do player A, player B while we're waiting on this.
Bet.
One of these players won a Heisman, and one of them came in second. They're both quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
Player A, it was 2008. Player B,
I can't Google shit.
I believe it was 2005. Okay. All right, player A, 328 completions, 483 attempts, 67.9% completion rate, 4,720 yards, 11.1, average, 50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, passer rating 180.8, 42 attempts rushing, 47 yards, 5 touchdowns. Player B, 212 completions, 325 attempts, 65.2% completion rate, 3,036 yards passing, 9.6 yard average, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 163.9 passer rating, 153 attempts rushing, 1,050 yards rushing, 12 touchdowns.
Okay, well, player B was clearly the runner.
Yeah. Which player won the Heisman? Which player was a runner-up?
I think.
Player A won the Heisman.
Same.
Also, one of these players won a national championship. The other one didn't.
And this was A is 08 or what?
Yeah.
And the other one was what?
5, I believe.
Either one of these SEC.
No.
Okay, Pac-12.
They're both in the same conference.
Pac-12.
No.
Fuck.
But they're both in the same
Big Ten.
conference.
Is it Big Ten?
Mm-mm.
It's got to be fucking ACC then.
Or both of their teams are in the same conference now.
Okay, Big 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Yep.
Vince Young.
For which one?
You looked at it. I know you looked.
I didn't. Is it B? Player B?
Player B is 2005 Vince Young.
Vince Young. Okay.
Came in second runner-up.
Yeah.
Player A. What do you think it was?
08. Nope. Can't be Colt McCoy.
Nope.
Oklahoma State quarterback.
Not okay. No, not OK State.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I don't know an Oklahoma quarterback from 08.
You do. He got drafted first overall. He got actually hurt his junior year towards ACL. Got drafted by the Rams first overall.
Oh, Sam Bradford.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I forgot he played at fucking
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yep.
Forgot all about him.
Yeah. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't find anybody that threw for 4,700 yards
That's a shit ton of fucking yards.
Yeah.
and 50 touchdowns, so
That's
I had to find something that
insanity,
could
dude.
supplement some yards there.
Damn. I mean, the Vince Young one was kind of obvious.
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 05
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah. I mean, the only other person anybody remembers from 05 is Reggie Bush. So
Yeah.
I thought I'd already done him because I wrote the fact that he was the runner-up to Reggie Bush, so it kind of fucked me up on another one. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and still he's.
What year was Matt Leinart? Because that's what I thought we were going for
We did Matt Leinart
a few weeks ago.
a few weeks ago with Phillip Rivers and Matt Leinart.
Oh yeah.
We
that's
did.
right.
What year was that?
About 04, I believe. No, or 03. It was 04
Yeah,
or
I
03.
think it was 03.
They had back-to-back Heisman winners with Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart. Because Reggie Bush won it in 05.
Yeah.
So Matt Leinart would have won it in 04, I think. Okay. Top 25 rundown. Off the top, Cal, Oregon. Oregon's favored by 13.5. I think they win that one.
Yes.
I was real wrong about Cal this year. They beat
Who did
LSU.
Oregon lose to?
It was Stanford, I think. I believe it was Stanford.
Did they lose last week?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I would
'Cause
click
could've
on it,
swore they were fucking like
Undefeated.
ranked 2 last week
No,
or 3.
no, it was just like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They were up there after
I haven't really
beating
looked
Ohio
at
State.
ESPN lately because I really don't want to see anything they have to say.
Now, one thing that kind of is like one thing that's don't really care for the AP the way they did the rankings after this week was and I get Alabama was higher, but how does Penn State lose to the number 2 team in the country and drop to 7? Alabama loses to an unranked team, they drop to 5.
Yeah.
I mean, well, this
That's
is the thing
scuffed.
is like
Which
Alabama,
it's AP, so it doesn't really matter
It
right
doesn't.
now.
but Alabama and Georgia are so far ahead of everybody that like, or so we thought.
Well, so that's the other thing too with Penn State is their starting quarterback got hurt.
And 2,
So
I mean,
that's the only reason I really lost that
I was
game.
not gonna be able to hang with Georgia or Alabama. I'm telling you that right now. I
I
told you they're like
Iowa-
the step kid that wish
well,
that
Iowa
never could.
might be able to hang with Georgia because Georgia's it's not their offense that's winning them games, it's their defense.
Yeah, I still don't think their defense.
If Iowa could hold them to 21 points,
If Auburn's shit ass offense can like,
they should have scored three times.
yeah,
Got fucked on a pass interference call in the end zone.
and
Straight up got fucked there. No doubt about it.
break this pin.
Every Georgia fan on Twitter was like, well, it's a bang-bang play. I mean, like 10 minutes prior to that, the receivers like choked out. Georgia's receiver choked out Auburn's cornerback and threw him on the ground. They were like, oh, it's pass interference on the defense. So you just break the top off of that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
After I said-
Hey, next game is San Diego. Wait, Oregon's going to win that one, obviously.
Yeah.
Cal's not good. Thought they were going to be. I knew they were going to be LSU, but just wasn't good after that. San Diego State, San Jose State.
Cal? I thought you were talking
I said Cal. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it wasn't Cal. Yeah, it was UCLA. I get them two confused all the time. They've got too many colleges over there in California.
There is a bunch.
And they're like all within like a half a mile of each other. Next one is San Diego State, San Jose State. Didn't really know San Diego State was ranked. They're 5-0 though. I couldn't tell you who's going to win that game. I haven't watched a single one of either one of them.
I'm going to go with San Diego State just because they're ranked.
I'm picking upset San Jose State.
How about that?
Just pure
Being
guess.
ranked don't mean shit. So.
Yeah,
Exactly.
here we go.
You know, that was, I think Alabama that was their
First loss.
That'd have been their
100.
That'd have been their
101st.
That'd have been their 101st win. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd have been sick. That 99 would have been a good.
I'm
place
just
to, like,
glad that the fucking when will an assistant beat Nick Saban's bullshit is over. I'm so
Me
tired
too.
of hearing it,
Dude,
bro.
so is the rest of the country.
God damn it. I was over it. I was like, if it happens, I want it to happen. I'll be mad and I'll get the fuck over it just because I don't have to hear it anymore.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Won't ever have to hear it again.
Yeah.
Then now they'll be like, only one assistant has ever beaten him. And then every time from now on, we play Texas A&M till Nick Saban leaves. He is the only one to do it. Can he do it again? That'll be the whole storyline next year.
No.
Fucking wait. And Texas A&M ain't shit.
It took away like 3 of Alabama's talking points when they beat Alabama. Like 3 of Gary Danielson's, like all of Gary Danielson's material.
You could tell that he didn't know what to do because like he was really looking forward to Alabama beating the fuck out of him, and him just being like, "It's just week after week, Alabama whips ass."
He was so
And
upset
he was
that
like-
Alabama lost.
Fuck, I don't know if he was upset. I fucking hate Gary Danielson,
He
but
was
he
so
was just
upset.
like, "What we're seeing here is just." I mean, he was just as in shock as everybody else in the whole country. I guess.
He was so upset Alabama lost.
Fucking hate Gary. Go ahead.
He had to suck Nick Saban's dick extra hard that night.
Hate Gary. Dude, I'm telling you, I want to do that as a Halloween, like Gary and Vern. But now we're supposed to be fucking with our significant other because that's.
Can I be a cowboy? I mean, I've already done it one time.
Cowboy
I like,
Indian.
I like to just be.
We're trying to do Jim and Pam. I was thinking we need to do like.
I like to be just like the most plain clothed thing I can be.
This is what we need to do.
I think at this point, everybody's kind of got their costume figured out.
This is what we need to do. Jim and Pam. Somebody needs to be Dwight and Angela,
Yeah.
and then somebody needs to be Michael and
Holly.
Holly or I think it'd be funnier to be the CEO lady, not
The,
CEO, but what was her name? Pam. What's her name?
Her kid's name was Astrid.
Yeah, Astrid. What was the lady's name? I can't Google it. What was her name? Oh shit, Jan Levinson. Somebody's got to be Jan and Michael. That would be so funny. But like if we all went as the office crew, I think that'd be funny.
That could be funny. Yeah. Yeah, it could be.
We get dibs on Jim and Pam because we're married. Fuck off.
Okay.
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 Like I give a shit, bitch. It was a dumb idea.
I'm going to the fucking Power Ranger. Fuck you.
Please.
I should fucking hate the Power Rangers.
You gonna be the Red
Mute the
Ranger?
mic. No, don't do it. I almost said fucked up shit. I'll talk about it in a minute.
Here we go.
Anyway. So next game, UCF Cincinnati. Cincinnati kind of needed UCF to be good because if one lost SEC team comes in there, they could possibly jump Cincinnati even if Cincinnati's undefeated. Notre Dame's proven not to be great. Notre Dame's just surviving.
Cincinnati's gonna win.
Yeah, talk about a coach pulling down a program faster than Gus Malzahn pulled down UCF. I mean, he made Dylan Gabriel was a good quarterback, and they just haven't been good. Haven't been a good football team. Michigan State, Indiana. Honestly, Indiana playing their backup quarterback may make them better, but I think Michigan State wins that. Oklahoma State and Texas. Oklahoma State's one of the sneaky teams that they're undefeated.
They're always the team that
They're undefeated right now.
is supposed to be really good, and then they always lose to Oklahoma or Texas.
But when they're supposed to be bad, they kind of surprise people.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they could be the best team in the Big Ten.
If they
Or
beat
Big 12.
if they beat Texas, they could win the Big 12, and they could be in the playoffs.
That'll be a good football game.
Um,
I wish they would be good because my man. I mean,
Mike Gundy.
he.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. I'm 40. Mike Gundy's been there for a long time, and he needs something.
Yeah, he's always been right there on the edge. He's just never been able to get over the hill. Auburn, Arkansas, I think it's going to be a really good game. I think Auburn wins that game, honestly, and it's not even about, like, biased. I mean, there's going to obviously a little bias, but I think Arkansas. I think Auburn wins that game because you look at I think Auburn's offense is a lot better than
I
Arkansas.
think Arkansas pulls it out on them.
Arkansas didn't cross the 50 on Georgia, and Auburn should have scored
also Georgia.
Auburn should have scored at least 3 times. I mean, they only scored once, but they should have scored 3 times.
Bama should have won last week.
Obviously.
Auburn's offense looked a lot better against Georgia than Arkansas's did.
I agree.
And Arkansas, their defense is so-so. Florida, LSU. I could see Florida just fucking that game up. I could see Florida
I
dropping
could see it. Yeah.
I don't know why Christian's calling me, but I'm going to answer it.
There you go.
What's up?
Am I live with the Third Room Podcast right now?
You're live with the Third Room Podcast.
Okay. I just want to say, use code 3RD and SouthernCreekClothing.com and check out that Twitter at Third Pod, and then get that Instagram and the underscore Third Room underscore.
Hell yeah.
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 Yeah. And hit that like and subscribe button with the notifications.
I see.
It's your boy, Duck.
You headed to Tennessee?
Yep.
Hell yeah. You got a long way to go, brother.
I am currently in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he got a hot minute.
Yeah.
How far you got?
Oh, I got like 3.5 hours.
He got a hop, step, and a skip.
That ain't bad.
Mhm.
3.5 ain't bad, though.
Ain't bad.
No, when you already been driving till Birmingham
Yeah.
and you got 3.5 left. Yeah, that's so rough.
Tough scene.
Something. We're gonna make it.
Hell yeah.
Like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, motherfucker.
Is he on the Forerunner?
You on the Forerunner?
Cool, good talk.
Good shit. He's on. He's on the. What's that thing called? The Barnacle Boy. The
Boatmobile.
Boatmobile.
Invisible Boatmobile.
yeah.
Oh,
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
what did you say, Birmingham?
He said
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy on the Boatmobile, fucking riding out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could see Florida's dropping that game just because that's something Dan Mullen likes to do is drop a game he's not supposed to. Because Florida was like a national championship, like playoff, like favorite, and they lost 4 games last year. They were a favorite for most of the year, and I think they'd like lost out like the last 4 games, or like 4 out of 5, something like that. Texas A&M, Mizzou, 8.5 points. I think Missouri covers it. I think they do. Missouri's 3-3,
What is Texas A&M right now?
21.
How about that? Shameless plug.
I think Missouri could win that game. If Calzada doesn't play like he did last week, they could win that game.
I mean, Texas A&M is not. They did not play like themselves last week. Alabama did not play like themselves, but Texas A&M played up.
They
more
played
than
over their heads. Yeah.
They won't play that good the rest of the season. You know, Alabama, if they play that bad, I may fucking be a goddamn like Michigan State fan or something, and I hate green.
Are we okay with saying Bryce Young's probably not the best quarterback in the country?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's the best quarterback, but then I think about it.
I mean, do you think he's Heisman worthy? Do you think he's Heisman worthy? Not quarterback.
I don't know about this year.
Do you have to have? Do you like? Okay, here's the question: to be the Heisman, do you have to play perfect every game?
No, you just gotta have the numbers, and you gotta be that guy that like clutches up when it's time to clutch
Okay.
up.
Well, one game isn't going to define it. Then we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Oh, I
played
mean,
really
RG3
good.
won a Heisman after losing 3 games, but he won a couple of big ones.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
We'll see.
now I think Bryce Young, he's
If
been.
he plays lights out the rest of the season, Nick Saban that said the team is responding well. So
I think Bryce Young.
I feel really fucking bad.
I think
Who did we play this week? I don't even know.
I think Mississippi State.
Yeah, I feel really bad.
Could be a
for
trap game. Mississippi State beat
Get the fuck out of
A&M.
here. Get the fuck out of here. I feel really bad. Like it's probably gonna be like 65.
Will Rogers is actually like 3rd or 4th in the country in passing yards right
I
now.
don't care what they are.
He's on up there in numbers for passing. Another sneaky game, sneaky team like Oklahoma State is Kentucky. Kentucky's undefeated right now.
They are. We'll
They're
see.
winning ball games. I think they're a fluke. I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
are.
it's fraud. It's halfway.
Every time they're undefeated, they're
They kind of had the same schedule as Michigan, back half loaded, and the front half just a easy schedule. They're playing Georgia this week, so you're really going to be able to see, kind of gauge where Kentucky's at, and maybe possibly gauge where like Georgia.
I got Auburn losing to Arkansas.
You got Auburn losing to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas is favored by 4.5. You think they cover?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think who? Auburn covers or
No, I
Arkansas?
think Arkansas covers.
You think
It's
Arkansas
like 7-point game.
7-point game?
Yeah.
It'll be close.
I can see that just being one of those games also where Auburn just runs away with it for no reason.
Well, I don't know where you brought that out of your
it
ass
could
at,
be-
but
it
like,
could look-
that's biased as fuck.
It's either
but I
gonna
feel you.
look. It's either going to be like 21 to like
And
3.
I see Alabama was scoring 153 points.
It's going to be either 21 to 3 or Auburn just like plays the best game they've ever played. I could just because Auburn always has one of those games every year where you just like not really hadn't.
Like I love this non.
They really
fact based of like
well. Auburn, I'm just saying Auburn has. We don't know how good Arkansas really is, right?
we
To
know
be
that
fair.
Auburn ain't good.
We know Auburn's an okay, not great, not good. They're okay. I think they're still top half the SEC this year. Personally, I think who's Kentucky played? Auburn's lost 2 games to Penn State and Georgia. They didn't look good in the Georgia game. It's an 8-point game against Penn State. That's 2 games they've lost.
L's a L, brother.
And also, and I mean, I know, but I'm saying like, so a lot of these teams that are ranked up there, like Kentucky, like Arkansas, they've lost to Georgia, but most of them haven't played that kind of schedule yet. So,
We'll see.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see after Saturday.
I'm probably just gonna be beating my head into a wall. Is more than likely what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be sleeping during everything that's going on Saturday, so I can't really wait.
The Auburn game is at 11 a.m. Love to see it. Fucking hate it.
That's one of those love to see it time moments.
Give me 2:30. Come on. Purdue, Iowa. Iowa's probably going to win that game. But Iowa, every game they win is going to be a close game because their strong suit isn't their offense; it's their defense.
Yeah.
Which people kind of. This is the year of the defense, really. When you look at it, like the top teams this year, they don't have explosive offenses; they have like really good defenses.
I mean, Alabama has a really good offense when they play.
But like the majority of the top teams, like Iowa,
you like how you try to leave Alabama out? Like they wasn't good still?
they're not top 4 right this minute. They're not in the top 4 right this minute.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Garbage team if you're not top 4 right now.
Yeah, you're ass
If
if you're
you're-
not fucking.
That's how Alabama fans are all fucking year when they're number 1.
If
First
you're
of all,
below,
let me tell you something. None of these rankings matter until the playoff committee.
You're
makes
right.
the
I'm just
rankings.
saying they're not a top.
And I guarantee you, Alabama's a number 4 team. I
Ju-
guarantee you.
I
I'll
think-
put $250 on it right now.
I almost want to bet that because I feel like Georgia's the better team, but I know Kirby
I didn't
Smart.
say number 1. I said
Look,
they're in
no,
the top 4.
Well, I mean, if they were in the top 4, that would mean they beat Georgia in the SEC championship, right?
Sir.
You talking about when the
When the
rankings
committee-
come out? Not at the end of the
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Got you.
I'm talking about as of right this
Yeah.
minute, Alabama's the 4th, probably more than that, but they're at least in the top 4.
Well, as of what we got going off right now, I was talking about your top 4 teams.
But number 5 ain't fucking shabby.
It's not 4. I'm kidding.
You're so difficult.
It's also not 6. So
So difficult. Fucking fuck. Go ahead.
it's not 4, but it's also not 6.
Go ahead. Keep on going.
That's factual information, is it not? Yeah, BYU Baylor. That actually could shake up to be a good game. They're both 1-loss teams. They got Baylor favored by 6. This is my question. It's like you got BYU ranked at 19, right? Why is
ask them?
it Baylor's not ranked and you got Baylor favored by 6 points?
I don't understand.
Tell me how that ranking works. Tell me why you got them ranked 19 if you think Baylor's going to beat them by at least 6. You know?
Yeah.
Alabama, Mississippi State. Mississippi State does play Alabama hard. I think if Mississippi State would have a chance if Alabama didn't just lose. Like I think they would have more of a chance.
They would
Not
have,
a chance.
They would have the Texas A&M chance. If,
They wouldn't have they would have more of a chance. Not necessarily. You know what I mean?
I think Alabama rolls in and blows the fucking doors off.
I think they do too. I think the best thing that could have happened at Mississippi State is Alabama beating Texas A&M.
Yeah, I feel bad, honestly. I mean, it's going to be bad.
But I mean, if you use transitive property, which doesn't work in college football, Mississippi State did beat Texas A&M, so they've already beat Alabama one time.
Now, here we go.
If you use UCF edition,
Shut the fuck up.
UCF edition.
Yeah, we're the national champions because we beat all the teams we played.
yeah, we beat an Auburn team that had like 17 players hurt.
Fuck off, dude.
I mean, I have to enjoy it now, like because when Alabama wins by 70, I can't. There's not much I can joke about, unless your kicker misses like an extra. Your backup third string kicker misses an extra point when you're up by 55. That's like the only.
I
thing
don't
I
even
would
think
joke
that
about.
Nick Saban's going to take the starters off the field.
Probably not.
I think he's just going to mash.
Probably not.
He's really going to make them want to fire.
I
Mike
could see
Leach.
like halfway through the fourth quarter, he finally pulls starters.
Maybe, yeah. And we're putting in like we're putting in our 1Bs, not even
Not second
team.
string. Yeah, you're putting in your guys that rotate, not
Yeah.
the second string guys. It's like you ever been playing NCAA and you got to put your second string in when you get up big on a team, and it's like you got a bunch of guys that rotate and you're just like still throwing up 90 on somebody.
Yeah.
TCU, Oklahoma. I don't know. Oklahoma might lose it. I don't know.
Oklahoma.
They've almost lost like
Spencer Rattler, is he not the starter?
they've closed practices. They're not answering media.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah. They've shut everything down.
This is my thing.
What is that?
I get that. I get why you did it, so you don't have like controversy and stuff. You're not the first college team to have quarterback controversy.
Hey, maybe
Face to the fucking music, and if Spencer Rattler is such a head case that he can't deal with anything negative being said about him, you get him off the field.
Yeah, I was about to say, what if Lincoln Riley may just know his team better and be like, this is what I know will keep us on the right path.
Yeah.
And if so, that's good head coaching. Also, Spencer Rattler is not a team guy. He left the field after the team won. Immediately.
Did you see the clip Old Row posted that said, "No, don't bench him. He's such a good guy." And they were doing like a little 7-on-7 thing at practice when like on QB1, and he walked up to like one of the wide receivers that dropped a couple passes. He's like, "Bro, it was your fucking fault. We lost. You fucking suck." Like just shit on the guy. And he goes, "See, Spencer," he goes, "This is why we love you being our quarterback. You take responsibility for things, and you're a great leader. You go, yep, guys, that was on me." He goes, "That's what I love about you, Spencer." And he's like, "Well, bro, it's your fucking fault. You dropped the fucking passes, not me."
Jesus.
And but yeah, Old Row posted that in the caption said, "Oh no, don't bench him. He's such a good guy." No, I don't. I've never liked Spencer Rattler. Not from day one. I didn't like him on QB1. I thought he was a shithead. I thought he was a little arrogant.
I want to know why he got expelled or whatever the hell happened.
I think his ego is too high.
Didn't he get expelled?
I don't know.
Or something happened.
I only watched the
he got
first few
suspended.
episodes of QB1
So he
that
gets
season.
suspended at the end of this. It's blank. It's like you cannot find what happened.
Yeah, they covered that shit up quick.
They covered it up thicker and deeper. Well, they obviously knew it happened before the show came out, so they had enough time to kind of get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking buried it under
He probably fought. He got in a fight in the locker room or something.
I don't know, bro.
You think he had like a B&E
it
or
happened
something?
in the parking lot or something. They said. Here's the thing: he gets suspended from the team, and he's done. He just don't play football anymore.
You think he had like a B&E?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened.
Stole somebody's shit out of their car or something?
I have no idea, but I know that no one will talk about it.
Do you think it was
I don't
like
know if his family got lawyers involved and it made everybody sign a fucking NDA.
Yeah.
But
probably.
I'm
If you're going
telling
to
you,
Oklahoma probably got that.
the principal didn't comment on it. His parents said that it's nothing illegal.
Okay, so it's nothing illegal. It's probably
They
just
said it was nothing illegal.
It's nothing
That's
illegal.
all
Our kid's just a shithead.
I'm thinking he must have I don't fucking know what happened.
Probably fought
I
somebody.
thought he was fucking somebody or something in the parking lot.
Yeah, they wouldn't expel him for that. They
I
would
would
say.
suspend him. I think if he got suspended,
Or they
I
would.
think he got
I don't
expelled,
think they'd
but-
suspend him for that.
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I think it was more along the lines, if I remember it right, it was we don't have an option. We have to do this because of what you did. I don't know. All they said was
might have been smoking weed in the parking lot.
they said it wasn't anything illegal. Fighting is illegal.
It's not illegal if you don't get caught by the cops.
Smoking weed is illegal. I don't remember, but his parents were like, it's not illegal. And I was like, well, what could it fucking be? And I don't know. It could have been his attitude.
You think he cussed out a coach, man?
That's what I was thinking. Could have just been I'll when I have internet again one day, when we
maybe.
get out of the Stone Age, I'll look into
We'll get
it.
out of fucking 2005.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Ole Miss, Tennessee, which is I think it's gonna be a good game.
Might be a good game. Ole Miss is on the fucking shelf.
Tennessee's
I don't
4-2, Ole Miss 4-1. I don't think Ole Miss is that good.
Lane
I
Kiffin
don't. I'm not buying the
is-
hype.
Lane Kiffin is
Matt Corral I think is very good. The rest of that team is ass. They have no. They may have the worst defense in the country.
Lane Kiffin might be the worst player on this team.
Lane Kiffin's the worst player on this team.
Yeah, he's making really dumb decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you got to give your team a chance.
Yeah. On your own 30. Yeah. Is tough. Now
Just a rule of thumb, the 50.
on your we'll see this there we talked about last week a little bit
Yeah, the
analytics
analytics, this and that.
Now if you have like
What team did they
If you-
use the fucking analytics for?
if you have like the top 5 running back in the country, yeah, run the fucking ball and get it on 4th and 2.
You know what?
But-
Maybe this year is his analytic year. He's just doing all these things and trying to
Yeah,
figure
let's
out the
let's
numbers.
try like
And
like
then
a-
next year we'll
like
play
Moneyball.
football.
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
watch a movie
Yeah.
in a few years. It's gonna be Moneyball. Ole Miss. They've been playing players for 20 years anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're just trying to figure out. They don't have as much money as Alabama, so they're trying to figure out how to compete with them.
Yeah.
There's,
Did you
there's
see
no,
the
there's
thing?
no
It
cap
said
space.
Nick
They're just-
Saban, it was like a mad face. It said, "I want all the keys on my desk."
Every time they lose, every when they lose like once a year, everybody posts that I want the Chargers, I want the Camaros, I want
Roll Tide.
Tell me how Mark Ingram's driving a Mercedes Benz around. Anyway,
Part-time job.
Dairy Queen. They say the Dairy Queen pays pretty good in Tuscaloosa.
probably. So does Brian Denny Bank or whatever.
Hey, bro, when you lease a car for $1, bro, just chill.
Yeah, $50 a month.
I'd lease the fuck out of one right now.
Anyway,
I thought about leasing a brand new truck. That's just not a good idea.
NC State, Boston College. That's going to kind of decide who's going to win the ACC. They're both 4-1.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're both the best teams.
Boston College is kind of good.
So is NC State.
Yeah.
NC
We'll
State.
see. NC State will probably win that game.
Maybe. We'll see. And Arizona State against Utah. And there's no spread on that, even. Just straight money line. It's a Pac-12, so anybody can lose to anybody at any time. I feel like Arizona State is going to win that. They actually have looked good the last couple of weeks, but
Oh, yeah.
it's Pac-12.
Yeah.
Pac-12 is almost as bad as Maction. With like with the chaos that ensues, they're almost as bad.
Pac-12 is a fucking mind-blowing conference.
Yeah.
All right.
Stocks.
Google.
Stonks.
I mean,
We did stocks the other day, but I guess we can redo them. I've been off since we recorded, so
hadn't no fucking things since we were recording.
I haven't. It's been nice. +3. I can't wait to do nothing the rest of the night. I'm just gonna chill and wash clothes
I'm
and
about to go to work.
vibe. I'm pretty stoked about it. My dog might have shit in the house. Kind of not looking forward to
He
that.
was sitting by the door for a while.
Yeah, hope not, but we'll see. Got to take him out. Anyway, I'm +1. About to work 5 days.
+1 until you open that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
A -3. As long as it's solid, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. He shit in the house twice last night.
That's tough.
I don't know why.
You got puppy pads?
Yeah.
Do you put them out? Like, do you,
I used to because he ain't shit in the house. That's like the third time he shit in the house.
so this is the thing we struggle with like Lila. So Lila knows like to poop and pee on the puppy pads if they're out. But like if she got to go, she just shits on a bathroom mat because she thinks it's a pad.
That's
So
way
it's-
worse than the hardwood.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
God.
it's almost like just miss and shit on the floor, please.
Yeah,
now,
that's his thing.
Riley.
Like, he shits and then walks it off.
No,
He'll have some driblets, and I'm like, bro.
no, Riley's done it where she shit like directly beside the puppy pad.
Yeah,
It was almost just
punch her
like
in the fucking throat.
she was almost just like right there.
And like after I find it, like I was taking a nap, and I woke up to the poop, and I can't beat him. I mean, I feel bad. Like he obviously had to go outside and shit, and I was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
Put his nose in it.
What
Get
is he
up.
supposed to do?
You gotta put his nose in it.
Last time he peed, I let
How old
his
is
ass
he?
know about it. It's 8 months.
Yeah, they say normally they can go about like an hour per month, or per month they are. Like while they're a puppy. Obviously, when they're like 5, you can't.
Right.
You can't keep them inside for 6 months when they're a puppy, when they're like 5 years old. But,
Yeah. I mean, that's like he stayed in his cage while we slept because we tried to do that, but just to try to keep him
Mhm.
from tearing everything apart. But
Yeah. Our dogs pretty much
feel bad for
they were pretty good from day one about just going and laying down.
Yeah, he does a great job. I mean, he doesn't whine
I'm
unless
talking
if
about,
he
like-
starts whining. Oh, you talking about out of the
I'm
cage?
telling you, yeah, they just would, as long as there was a dog bed in the room, they just would go lay down in it. Typically.
He has a hard time with his. I'm thinking we need to get him like a cloth bed. That one's kind of like not cloth. We'll
I haven't
see.
seen it.
I don't know. Moving on.
Moving on.
What you got?
I guess like +1.
Sick.
Nothing crazy.
I'm like +1. I haven't had a decent week. I've just been playing games when I get home.
I'd
Had
be
a good
+2.
time.
What you be
fucking internet? would
What you
work.
playing?
Back 4 Blood came out Monday.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw a commercial for Far Cry 6. Look,
I'm gonna get it when I get a
Look
new
nutty.
computer.
yeah.
I've had every Far Cry game. I love them.
GTA roleplay has been it made
I'm
my
ready to
PC
use
struggle.
it. I haven't been able to sit down and play this shit.
Haven't been
I'm
able to play
kinda
it?
excited.
Could have played it the other night. Didn't want to.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I was asleep.
Hey, this guy, he hit me up. He said, "You gonna be on when you get home?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I'll be on when I get home." He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna finish watching this game and I'll hop on." I said, "All right, cool." He said, "Also, I want to go golfing tomorrow." I said, "All right, well, we'll talk about it when you get on."
Big day plan.
I said, "Okay, cool." Never heard from him again. Not until
Literally-
yesterday.
literally.
He sent me a TikTok yesterday.
Hey, bro, listen.
It was a funny TikTok.
Listen, I was so tired. Like, I worked Sunday. I drove down to Pensacola, worked, came home Monday, got home around 9, fell asleep, got up at 3. I was asleep by 10, got up at 3. I had been up since, like,
He didn't.
early Sunday.
He didn't say, "Hey, I'm gonna just go to bed." He didn't say that.
I know, well, I didn't plan on it.
He just went to bed.
I didn't even go to bed. I fell asleep on the couch until 5 a.m.
He said, "Hey, guy, fuck you."
So then, like, I was so tired. I'll go to lay down, get up at like, what is that noise? That's wild.
That's me.
I got up at like,
I woke up.
I guess 7. I guess 6 or 7. I got in the bed at like 6 when Haley got home, and then I got up, got in the living room, and fell back asleep till like 11. I was so tired, bro.
I woke up at. I went to bed at 3. Woke up at 7 just to make sure you didn't text me about going golfing.
Not bad, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. I just go fuck myself.
We were in the Boy Scout golf tournament
How'd that go?
last weekend. We shot 7 under.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah, it's hard to win though when the number 1 person shoots 25 under for the course.
They probably were scratch golfers and just said their handicap was max. I can't stand that stupid shit. I hate it.
Good time, huh?
25 under.
I hate when people
Tiger
do
Woods
that.
and Phil Mickelson was in the
It sounds
cart
that
with
way.
him, I guess.
That's what people do.
I mean,
like,
usually you'll see like 20 under, but God, would they fucking eagle every hole?
I can't
They
stand.
had to have.
I can't stand those scramble tournaments where like write down your. It's the honor system.
That's
on
the
your,
that's
on
the
your
bullshit.
handicap.
Them tournaments, you got to be a piece of shit to win because you're not.
So
Yeah, because the people they'll be scratch or close to scratch golfers, and they just go in there and max.
I got a
out their
5.
handicap.
I got a 5.
the Boy
handicap.
Scouts sponsored the tournament, which was cool because they have 4 Boy Scout games set up.
That's cool.
And so it's a 4-man scramble, obviously. So you go over there, and each member of your team plays one of the games. And I won one of the things for us, but when you win it, you get a card that says you can move up 1 tee box on any hole you
Oh,
choose.
that's awesome.
Which was cool. Didn't help me out because I drove the same as Corin when I moved up as the tee box because
Nice.
he had a good hook on it, and I drove it straight. And hey, oh well, I used that, but it is what it is.
I know. If you get to move up 1 tee box, what do you move up on? Par 5, par 4, par 3?
I moved up on a par 5.
I'm gonna move up on a par 3.
I'm moving up on a short par 4.
You couldn't move up on the par 3s.
Oh, just
Be-
okay.
because-
I would do the shortest par 4 then because I have a better chance of getting aggressive and piping it straight than I do trying to lay off on a par 5 and a par 4. A long par 4 and a par 5 is not any different for me.
I'm
I mean,
picking a
it's
short
like an
par
8
4.
iron and it's like a 9 iron or a 7 iron in basically. The only difference.
You know, I've been playing with a buddy from work lately who's relatively new, so we were playing a couple boxes up, and because I wasn't going to play from the back one and then drive up for him, we were just going to both play from a couple boxes up, and
To the women's.
I think it might have been the women.
I'm just kidding with you, bro.
Yeah.
It
Put
is.
him on the blast.
We
and tell him
got
no
told by
thanks.
the marshal at roundabout that the it's not the women's, it's for low skill players, older players, and women. That's
Well, how
what it's
about
for. The tee boxes are actually based off of skill, not gender or age.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. Also, you go to roundabout, you can't start on the 10th hole. You can't start on the back nine.
Why?
I don't know.
I think I did one time.
They chased us down after we played. After
Oh,
right when we
Dude,
got,
they
when we
are
got,
serious. Of all 7 people they have on the course,
Yeah.
do not fuck around.
I don't
out
like
there.
roundabout.
I mean, I
I
don't
don't care
mind
for
it,
it.
but
I
like
just don't
they're
like
kind
the
of
course.
dicky.
the course is so tight.
Yeah,
Like if you
they have some
if you're
strategically assholish placed bunkers.
and if you're 135 out, right, but like you just cream it and it goes 145, you're killing a guy on
Hey,
the tee
bro.
box.
I've-
You're killing a guy on the tee box behind it.
Yeah, that par 5 that goes downhill is so easy to get to and to. I love it.
Yeah, that par 5. Yeah,
Makes me feel good.
yeah.
I mean, it's got a hill. If you get a good roll, you're
Oh,
there.
dude,
You're there.
I
guaranteed.
told you about it. Like my drive went like 320 because it hit like a sprinkler head or something. The ball bounced 40 feet in the air, dude. When it hit the ground, it bounced like I said, "Holy shit, what a bounce!" And it was like 320. Yeah,
Love it. I
But,
need to go play. I'll probably play next week.
you probably just you sure?
Yeah, when like
Maybe.
Thursday when you get off, we'll play.
I'm
We'll play
gonna
Geneva or
go
something.
play tomorrow too.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go to work.
Okay.
I don't have to go and leave until 2:30, but I don't want to play golf and then have
I'm
to go
playing
to
in
work.
the morning. So yeah, but yeah, it sounds like we all had okay weeks.
Sounds like it.
Decent. Go to southerncreekclothing.com. Use code 3RD for 20% off your entire order. We've been killing that ad read on this episode, so I hope you guys do it.
Feel free. Helps us out. It gets you some discounted clothing, hat, sticker, koozie, whatever you want. Thanks for listening.
That's third round.
My